Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about another combo, very similar to last videos, but this combo is going to be a jab, punch, and then the front leg will do a mawashigiri, and then a punch, another gyakasugi. So there's some points to keep in mind, and even though sparring, yes, it's sparring, your target is to get the point. You might not care that much about basics, but the reason why Kihon basics are there is because they help you strengthen your techniques. So I'm going to be talking about like the basics in these sparring combos, and so it's going to be about the combo mentioned earlier, like how to strengthen your techniques even though it's a sparring situation. So I'm gonna get more into detail later, so let's get started. So now I'm going to be talking about another sparring combo that you could use. So first, like many combos, it's going to start out with a jab and punch, but then now after you punch, you're going to bring your front leg up to kick a mawashigiri, roundhouse kick. And then after you do that, rotate and punch with a gyakasugi. So, as usual, jabs, make sure you don't draw back, otherwise it will give your opponent a signal that you're gonna jab. Just go straight, so no need for like an extra movement going back. You just go straight to the target. And then when you slide, make sure the front leg always goes a further distance. It travels a further distance than the back leg does. This way you can keep your height, because your body tends to go up. And so in order to fight that, you use like a little trick to help your body use its upward motion to a front motion. And then also make sure your back leg straightens after like sliding, so this way you have more kime. And also slide as one unit. Don't go like the front leg traveling a distance first, and then your back leg traveling coming up behind it. Make sure you just like go as one unit, or like at least try. And afterwards, after the punch, you have the mawashigiri. So mawashigiri, you have a couple of things to keep in mind. First, make sure that when you pick up, it's like really high. This way you're able to have like a better target. If it's too low, it's not really possible to hit like a real target. Like if you pick it up here, you can't really hit the head or even the chest. But if you pick it up super high, you're gonna be able to hit those targets along with the target below if you want to trick them and hit their leg. And also when you pick up, people tend to lean away from their leg because that's just like their body. It's kind of natural to lean away from your leg because you're trying to balance out your body, but you don't have to do that. If you have good balance already, try to keep your axis straight. And so this way, you're able to kick better. You're not going to lose control over your kick. So in order to keep your axis straight, lean towards the leg that is kicking. So leaning towards this leg will actually not make you go slant the other way, but it'll just like help you keep the same axis. And then also when you pick up, make sure that you pivot, your back foot pivots at least 90 degrees, if not more. So that way you have more like thrust into your kick, and you could just like use this pivot to add more power. And also this pivot adds like some more distance to your kick, because sometimes you don't want to step up. That might act as an extra movement to so that your opponent would know what you're going to do. So sometimes you just want a small movement, just enough to get in, but not too much, so that your opponent will know what you're doing. So this pivot is exactly that movement. It's not too much movement. It's not like a time-wasting movement, but it's going to get you some distance for your kick. And then after you kick, and you slide in, make sure you slide in for your Yakusugi, and thrust your hips forward so you get that momentum to help you, assist you with your punch, to get more power in your punch. And also make sure your back leg straightens. And then also make sure throughout this whole combo you stay in the same line. Like don't go diagonally. Your opponents are not there. Your opponents are in front of you. So when you slide, that's like the biggest point where you might go off in a separate direction. So pay attention to those slides and make sure that you're going straight. Also keep the same height throughout the whole combo, especially when you're kicking. That tends to make you go up, and don't like duck in order to like keep the same height. Just bend his back leg more, and then that way you could keep the same height. And then also power. Make sure that power is not between two separate moves. It's power and like speed within each move. So let's say the kick. I want speed and power within the kick. So it should be like really quick, like snappy, but it shouldn't be rushed till the end. The whole combo shouldn't be rushed to the end. Like you don't want to go like that's speed, but that's speed between each move. That's what you're not supposed to focus on. You're supposed to focus on the speed within one move in each technique. So make sure that you're not focused on the non-techniques between each techniques. So now I'm going to demonstrate this, and yeah, so let's do it. So that would be about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot about a few sparring combos. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and click that notifications bell to see more karate videos.